Hi everyone, welcome back. And my name is Donita, and this is Editor.
No.
And welcome back to our channel. And today I would like to speak shortly, briefly, perhaps about
Okay.
softness, being soft, being gentle. What does it mean? Personal freedom. We are the autumn equinox. We are about approaching the shift, the change in cycles again. As we see it with the outside, with the weather, with the as we see it with autumn, fall, winter, it is we are experiencing the same cycles within us. So we thought we'd come together, and we're experiencing in our bodies at the moment. So me and Editor, we were chatting just briefly before we came here to, mm, yeah. Where would you like to go?
Um, Definitely a lot of us experiencing um, physical pain. Just we feel very uncomfortable in our physical bodies, not just physical bodies, but a lot of us in the physical bodies, aches and pains. So that's why we decided to talk about being soft with ourselves. What's that mean? And because sometimes when we say it's like, oh, be soft with yourself, that doesn't mean be weak. Actually, it's that totally opposite. Totally opposite. Being soft is more like you are just so gentle with yourself. You are caring for yourself. It's like having puppy, kitten, or baby. It's like you are gentle with that another being. So time for us right now is to be gentle with ourselves. That's why the aches and pains we experiencing right now are we just neglected ourselves for so long, and not just in a physical level but also emotional and mental too. So the body is saying right now, okay, I really have enough of you.
But is it really neglected? Or is it also because, the lives we didn't know what we didn't know, and we were like surviving, we were doing our best, we were disconnected, as we talked before. The masculine and the feminine within us was so unbalanced, so we were disconnected from ourselves, from our core. And right now, as we are connecting, as we're remembering, the body is awakening, and all that manifested in the body.
Yes, we for generations we were mostly surviving. Right now we are waking up to that we can we can just live simply. It's time for us to survive, because otherwise you know we need that survival. We need the survival for different so many different reasons, but being all the time in survival mode doesn't work for us, and we see that clearly. You can see that right now and feel that. So the personal freedom we want to talk about it's being free from our programming, all the um, all the behaviors that we learn through our lives, and all the behaviors, the society behaviors. So this is what we are clearing right now. That's why we feel uncomfortable, because we are bringing something new, and that new, it's very very soft, and it's
New.
yes, but it's new, but it's soft and gentle. And if we are across of any kind of like Instagram, Facebook, or any kind of like YouTube channel, so we see how many very positive uplifting videos are there. And female, male, we are doing our best right now. And that, going back to our last previous recording, it's using the intuition. The intuition is also being gentle with ourselves. This is what it is. When we are gentle with ourselves, we touch the soft spots, the heart, then the intuition will just flow.
And that, absolutely. And also, the most, the more soft we are with ourselves, almost like slowing down, breathing, listening, allowing, allowing the life force energy to move through your body, connecting to those aches and pains and putting awareness, taking, loving, gentle care of those aches and pains. Could be physical, could be emotional, could be environmental, really,
That's
that's affecting us.
on all levels.
All levels. So being gentle, because that's the softer, the more patient and kinder you are with yourself and the body, the more the body kind of starts trusting to relax. And that's when magic happens. It's like focusing on relaxing, focusing on, it's almost like surrendering to what is, like embracing that melting away, embracing that softness within, as uncomfortable as it might be, because we're not, it's new to us. Because almost like the body knows what to do to repair itself, the body knows what to do to let go of things. We don't need to control that, we don't need to do anything. All we need to do is just focus on being in the heart, in the body, and relaxing and allowing the life force to come through us.
So mention, would you, what came to you exactly, the sentence about the freedom?
Yes, if I could remember it right now. Yeah, the sentence, what came to me, I had a dream. It was more like a lucid dream, and the words came quite strong. That just give me a moment. Freedom is when you discover who you truly are.
Yes.
And I feel that we are on the path. We are on the path right now
We
of
are.
discovering who we are, not who the society, not who you think you are, not all the labels that we took, all the masks that we took on, all the conditioning that we were born into, adapted to, in order to survive, in order to fit in order to be a good girl or be a good boy, in order to, because we didn't know any better, and it just continue to disconnect and imprison ourselves more
So
and
this is where we are right now. The personal freedom and being soft and gentle with ourselves will help us definitely to discover the inner freedom,
unique.
the uniqueness. So like you said, the fall equinox is right now. So
Well,
this
it's
is
coming up in what, 10 days,
coming
but
up.
it's the end, the shift of seasons right now.
22nd of September is the end of the summer. So we are definitely already shedding a lot of those aches, pains, uncomfortable feelings.
But think about that, what happens in autumn? Yes, like the shedding is happening, but then also it's the fruits of our labor. It's
Yes.
the harvesting time, the harvest of all the everything
Our
that
work, the inner
yes,
work.
all the inner work, with the Venus being in retrograde, with all the stuff. So we're harvesting. So
Yes.
focus on the harvest, focus on the fruits, focus on the veggies, focus on replenishing your, your your barrels and your, almost like bringing in that, focus on that.
Just enjoy the inner work, because it's like the body knows what it's doing.
Yeah.
It does. We don't have to really do anything about it. It is doing the work on its own. And if we just calm ourselves down, we just pay a little bit more attention to ourselves, we are going to be able to see the fruits of our labor.
Exactly. And also by doing that, we also allow the inner gifts,
Yes.
the hidden, because part of the dream that I had was a lucid dream, the words came, but then the image of me being in a house, and I suddenly discovered, there's more rooms to it. And I entered a new room that previously was not available to me. And that's the inner. We have access to that by simply allowing the soft. When we tense the flow. We stop the flow of energy. We stop ourselves from being in the flow, from growing with the flow. So relaxing. It's like you tap. It's like you don't go chasing after your gifts. They all come when you're ready. Huh?
Controlling.
Say again.
Stop controlling.
Stop controlling. Yeah.
Yes.
The
Let,
outcome, the expectation.
let it flow. Let it flow. And this is the way how it's supposed to be.
Mm.
And again, we have no control over anything. And on this note,
And no control. So whenever it feels really uncomfortable, take a
yeah,
deep breath.
yes,
Come back to the body, come back to the heart, as Edita was saying in the beginning. Remember, just come back into the present moment. You
yeah.
know,
Accept and observe what is happening inside,
and do something.
happening outside.
Can you repeat that again?
Accept and observe the inside accordingly what is happening outside.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anything that keeps you, yeah. So whenever, just follow your intuition, follow almost like the nurture yourself. Listen to your heart what it needs. Listen to your body what it needs, and just allow it to happen. And on this note, we're wishing you much love and many blessings, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.